Happy holidays, everyone. This is Martone, owner and trainer Fuller Fitness, and I pray that you had an awesome week last week. Have an awesome year this year, and I just want to say that depending on what it is that some of you likely many of you are doing, trying to do, want to do, especially if you have been trying to do it for a while, and this isn't to pick on anyone because that's true for a lot of us, myself included. Depending on what you're trying to do, want to do, tried to do before, and may have gave up on, is the fact that if there are certain things that you tried to do and it hasn't worked yet, have you taken into consideration that it's a strong possibility that it's your fault? And what that means is, depending on who you are and what kind of person you are, what kind of stuff you do, what kind of stuff you prefer to do, some of us, especially when you're younger, but even some of us that might be older, but what happens is a lot of people, uh, you know, and it depends on the person, either doing too much, doing too little, or getting the wrong information from certain people. Um, so I'm going to stick to what I do for it to be more relevant. As far as what I do as a 30-year-old man, 38-year-old man, um, and someone who loves to lift as heavy as I possibly can. And with someone like me, um, or close to whatever, younger, older, same age, whatever the case may be for that specific person, man or woman, whatever, is trying to, you know, it's great to have a passion to do certain things, but trying to do what actually works for you currently, and then whatever may possibly work for you in the future. Some people doing too little. Trying to do something once or twice a month, which isn't bad, but trying to do something once or a certain workout, a certain exercise, using certain equipment only once or twice a month, which again is not bad, but it'd be better if you try to do it at least another one or two more times per month, or depending on what your schedule is and why you're doing that. Um, not getting enough sleep, not eating enough, not staying hydrated. There's a overabundance of reasons on why certain people are not achieving what they want to. So first of all, just don't rush what you're doing. That's one problem with certain people. Don't rush what you're doing. Don't try to do more than you are mentally, physically, and emotionally ready for. Especially if you are working out at home like I am, to where I have to be very careful with what and how I do. So, so that's just part of the the chest workout that I did today. For those who see this video today, to where with it's only 225 on the bar, but sometimes depending on how tired I might be, maybe I didn't eat enough that day or was in a rush that day, to where I have to be oh so careful, seeing that one, I'm at home, two, I'm by myself. So the dog that's here, the cat that is here, they can't spot me, so I have to be very careful. So again, this is, if I was to get hurt, it's my fault. I'm the only one here doing this stuff. And if it didn't work, I got hurt, I couldn't lift the weight back up to the, and that's a 225 decline. Um, so for those, anyone who didn't catch on to that. But again, depending on what, how, and why, sometimes when, it didn't work, doesn't work, possibly won't work. It's just the fact that you might be doing too much, doing too little, not getting enough rest, not eating enough, not hydrated enough. So there's an abundance of reasons to why it might not be working, and it might not work. And just try to take some of that, if all of it, into consideration and see what it is that's slowing you down, depending on where you are in your journey. And the awesome thing about whatever it is that's stopping you, slowing you down, or you're not progressing at a certain rate, if at all, it should be obvious to people that there are options to get your resources in terms of who you're listening to, who you're paying attention to. With high hopes, you try to make the right choice in terms of who you're listening to. So, probably not focus as much on popularity compared to listening to what the person is saying and hopefully understanding what's being said. And then, if you have the opportunity to ask questions to that person or people, to get an understanding, with high hopes you can do better. Because I definitely wish I was able to do more in my younger days compared to being 38 and finally doing certain things compared to what I wish I had done before. So, again, just take into consideration as to whether or not certain things are your fault and what you can and or should do to be better. And then if you want help from me, don't hesitate to send me a direct message to get you started, restarted, or to do better than what you have been or are doing now. This is Martin, owner and trainer, Fuller Fitness. Take care.